The B-stance hip opener is one of my favorite ways just to mobilize the glutes a little bit, get the hips moving a little bit better. This can be done as preparatory work for a lower body warm-up or on an off day where you're just mobilizing, trying to make yourself feel good. So all you need is a foam roller, a yoga block works as well, and then a pole or a wall. What we're going to do here is place that foam roller in between the pole and the inside of your front knee. Now, what we're trying to do here is bias internal rotation of the hip, in the front hip here. As we go into deeper internal rotation, guess what? Those external rotators in the glutes, they lengthen a little bit and they open up a little bit. So what the movement looks like is this. Once I am applying a little bit of pressure into the foam roller so it stays there, all I'm then going to do is go for my hinge and reach across my body like so. The reach across the body is really important because that's what deepens our internal rotation of the front leg. Now, what we need to be mindful of is, yeah, we can just twist the upper body, but what I want you to think about, this is the extra points here, is dropping your hip a little bit. You'll feel it instantly. As you hinge and you also drop this inside hip, as you continue to reach across, that's what's really creating this length on this outer hip here. Yeah, so not only reaching across, but allowing the pelvis to drop. That means the knee might drop in a little bit as well, yeah? But that's okay because we're not loading this up and all we're trying to focus on is that length and movement through this outer hip here. So from the side, this is what it looks like. So here you'll be able to see why it's called the B stance, or you can do a staggered stance hip opener as well. But the back foot is up on the balls of the feet, yeah? And now here from this angle, you'll be also able to see another variation you can play with. So as I'm reaching across and I'm dropping this back hip and I'm really starting to open this up, what you can play with is how much hinge you do. Maybe you treat it more like a Romanian deadlift and you keep this leg a little bit straighter and you get into a different part of the hip as you ask a little bit more from the hamstring. Alternatively, you can soften this knee more, push the hip back more, and then sink in, getting into a slightly different angle here of this outer hip. But that is the B-stance hip opener. Give it a go, you should feel amazing. My prescribed reps is usually that 8 to 10 range per side, couple of sets of that, you're going to be feeling great.